Welcome along, fellow Dark Magician enthusiasts, to another video. Today's video is going to be deck profile of my Go Rush deck that I hit King Games pretty quick with, actually. Surprisingly quick. I'm genuinely surprised at how good these results are. But before I get into that, just want to say a quick thank you to my subscribers. We hit 100 subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel and supporting the videos. It's nice. I love doing this. I love making Duel Links content. Just want to say, yeah, thank you so much for subscribing and staying in tune for videos. It's great. If you want to keep supporting the channel, best way you can do it, you can leave a like on the video. You can comment or share and get other people to subscribe. But yeah, let's keep going. We'll keep going with this Duel Links Dark Magician journey and try and make it the best deck possible. So, now the deck profile for Rush. This was very quick to cog with. Very surprised. And I'm going to set myself a challenge. I'm hoping that not too many Rush content is going to drop once next month starts. We'll see if we can get cog even quicker. See if we can get it in the first few days. Could be possible with how this build works. Alright, so the skill we've got, it's Magician's Shuffle, which all it does is once it's turn 2 and onwards, if you have Dark Magician Girl in your hand, you reveal one. So you reveal one of them, and then you add Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl from your graveyard or your deck to your hand, and then you send one of them to the grave. So essentially, like traditionally how it was played before, you would just get Dark Magician, put in the grave, and then you would just beat over every monster with Dark Magician Girl. So, excuse me, sorry, 30 card deck. No extra deck, by the way. We're not running any fusions or anything like that. No fusions whatsoever. This is just pure Dark Magician stuff. So, 3 Dark Magician Girl. Of course, you need to have as much access to Dark Magician as possible, and Dark Magician Girl is just a good beta card as well, since it can gain 500 attack for each Dark Magician that is in both players' graveyards. We have 1 Seven's Road Sorcerer. So, this Seven's Road Sorcerer surprisingly came up a fair bit. The only reason he's in the deck is, in case of emergencies, you have 3 monsters on the field. You use Seven's Road Sorcerer's effect to send all of them to the grave, and you special summon a level 7 or lower spellcaster to the field. So pretty much, Seven's Road Sorcerer clears the field, and then you can start trying to get all your spells and traps off if your spell and trap zone is clogged. It's a good card. Just helps unclog your hand, unclog your deck, or unclog your back row, and just keeps things going. It's nice. I was playing 3, but with Secret Order, it's not necessary anymore. His use does come up, though, so we keep it at 1. Nice and simple. Light Sorcerer of Sanctity. We pay 300 life points, and a face-up monster on the opponent's field loses attack equal to the number of face-up light attribute spellcasters on my field, on our field, times 300. Just a good way to reduce attack, especially if you've got 2 light spellcasters. You just start reducing attack by 600. If you have 2 of these on the field, you can just do that twice and easily get over a bunch of monsters. It's good attack reduction. Does cost 300 life points though, so you got to keep track of your life points and be careful of that. 2 Dark Magician's Curtain. Now I have run 3 before, and for some reason 3 was just not hitting the mark. Pretty much Dark Magician's Curtain, you pay 700 life points, you look at the top 4 cards of your deck. If any of them are Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl, you can add up to 2 of them to your hand, and then you put the rest of the cards on the bottom of the deck in any order you wish. Problem is, if you keep excavating non-Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl cards, you're just going to be wasting life points, essentially. So, it's a bit of a gamble. I do not run 3. I want to see a bunch of other cards in my hand. I didn't want to see this too much, but I did want to see it at some point. So 2 was enough. 2 was good. Seven's Road Mage. So instead of life point cost, if the opponent has a level 7 or higher monster on the field, which they typically will because of maximum monsters and fusions, So you send top card of the deck to the graveyard, and then a face-up level 7 high monster on the opponent's field loses 400 attack. So it's just a small reduction. It's nothing too fancy, nothing too big. Sometimes sending the top card from the deck to the graveyard can be a bit of a gamble, because like if you send like a spell, then you're pretty well screwed of not being able to use it. Sending a monster though, that's completely fine. So like it's sort of like a 50-50 gamble almost. Next card, Mystic Dealer. Just generic summon, send a spellcaster to the grave, draw a card. Just simple. It also excuse me, sorry. It also helps, like, you know, with just being as tribute fodder for Dark Vision Girl. This sometimes actually works really well, because like if you have Dark Magician in your hand, you got Secret Order. What you can do is summon Mystic Dealer, send Dark Magician, draw a card, and then you use Secret Order to summon back Dark Magician. It's really good. Good combo. Yeah, it's a really good combo. I like it. Mystic Dealer, didn't want to see too much of this, so 2 was enough for me. And of course, the man himself, Dark Magician, we always have to have him. And 2 Light Sorcerers. Just good generic 1500 beaters as spellcasters. You know, good stuff. Now, the main reason why this deck has now gotten much better, Secret Order at 3. We do not play Dark Sword Magician. Dark Sword Magician is good. Like, you can special summon it if your opponent controls more level 7 or higher monsters than you do, or than the monsters on your field. The problem is though, like, and yeah, it's got a protection effect. Like once you have 6 spells in your graveyard, it can't be destroyed by card effects. The problem is though, that's not it's not enough. Like, yeah, it's a limited 3 card as well. The problem is this monster does not gain attack. There's no way for this monster to gain attack, and if you're looking to beat over other monsters, you're going to have to rely on your Light Sorcerer Sanctities and your 7's Road Mages, which is a bit of a problem. Secret Order, however, like, you just special summon a level 7 normal monster from hand or graveyard. It gains 700 attack, and it can't be destroyed by the opponent's trap card effects for the rest of the turn. It's good. It's really good. Like, it just instantly boosts Dark Vision to 3200 attack, and it can just Dark Vision can just beat over anything. It's nuts how good this card is. Like, I feel like this is a mandatory 3 to like make this deck play really well. Because previously I was struggling a lot last season, where I had to run Talismanic Seal Array, I had to run 777's Road Sorcerer, you know, a bunch of Light Sorcerer Sanctity, like a lot of attack reduction cards, and it was just struggle city, really struggle city. But yeah, Secret Order just changes everything. It's great. 1000 knives, because we can only play 1, unfortunately. You know, apparently Dark Vision has the same power as Blue Eyes. Like, Blue Eyes can destroy all monsters on the field, but Blue Eyes White Dragon can't attack. 1000 Knives, however, like, we can just destroy one monster on the field, no restrictions whatsoever. Maybe that's why they limited it to 1, I don't know, but oh well, that's what it is. Legend card of choice is Tribute to the Doomed. Again, just another monster destruction removal. It's surprisingly, like, if you look back at my Road to King Games replays, you'll notice I actually use this to clear my own field. This is, like, a good situational card. Like, if your field is full, like, sometimes it can work for you as well. Like, your field is full, you need to put something on the field, just blow up one of your own monsters and then get your stuff going. I never thought I'd see the day where I'd actually be using this against my own monsters, but here we are. Like, I've found situations where I've needed it. It's good. It's also just good as a generic removal. Good card. Of course, 3 Dark Magic attack. I know that others do say this is a brick. I disagree. I don't believe this is a brick. Like, if you got Dark Magician Girl, Secret Order, and Dark Magic attack in your hand, like, at any time, this is just instant back row removal. It's great. Don't need to run a single card for a single spell trap. We're just going to nuke all of them. Yeah, I love Dark Magic attack. It is great. I just love seeing my opponent's back row just blowing up. It's crazy. Really good in Rush. It's surprisingly, I would argue it's surprisingly broken. But because Dark Magician is not really playing much, they're probably not going to touch Dark Magician. Hopefully. 3 Recovery Force, because you know we need to shuffle monsters back, draw a card. Sometimes this comes in really clutch. Sometimes like we draw the stuff we shuffle back. Like if we want to, like when we shuffle back, like if we want Dark Magician to go in our hand, we shuffle 3 copies back. Like, and we want to try and see one of them. Like the odds of that happening do get increased. But it's good. It's good just for keeping yourself in the game, refreshing your deck, and stopping you from decking out, and also trying to draw into stuff when need be. Legend Trap of choice, of course, negate attack. This is still really good. Just completely stopping attacks, protecting your field until you can make further plays. Really strong trap. Much better than Widespread Ruin because there's so many monsters running around that can protect themselves from being destroyed by battle. So yeah, good trap. Good Legend Trap of choice. Keeping that. Buffered Slime. This is still a good one. Has not changed. It's great. Once, like, if your life points are low, you can use this to prevent yourself from taking battle damage. This does not, however, stop Elemental Hero Flame Wingman from dealing you effect damage. This, funnily enough, I did not save the replay, but what happened, I was thinking, oh, brain moment, use Buffered Slime. But because my life points were like 3,000 or something, I took 2,000 damage from Buffered Slime's effect. Elemental Hero Flame Wingman destroyed one of my monsters, and then I just outright exploded and died. Like, lost the duel because of Flame Wingman. Nuts. Yeah, be careful when you're using this against heroes. Any other deck though, like this is good card. Like, I recommend getting this. And lastly, Curtain of Sparks. 500 attack reduction. When opponent's monster declares an attack and you got a spellcaster monster in the graveyard, like that is, it's decent. This came up a lot more than Forever Freeze. Forever Freeze somehow became really garbage really quick. Well, I mean, fusions come out. No one's really tribute summoning 2,500 or more attack monsters anymore. There is Ancient Gear Golem, but that's that doesn't come up a lot. Curtain of Sparks comes up a lot though. Good trap, just good decent trap. If you use it, you use it. If you don't, you don't. With that, that is the deck profile. There's not much else to say about this. I'm loving how Rush plays. Rush plays really well. I'm still working on speed because the format right now is it's not great. Like, that is, like, my opinion, like, the format's not great. Just the amount of stall that can occur in duels and the amount of decks that are just completely overtuned. And how, like, Book of Eclipse can be such a winning card. Like, it's both good and bad for us. Like, we can use it to just flip everything face down, and then we can get rid of our opponent's monsters easier. But if our opponent has Book of Eclipse, then, like, Dark Vision just dies to it. It sucks. But look, that's how it is. That's how the format is. But yeah, so I'll be continually chipping away at that until I can hit King of Games. I'm hoping not too much longer. And my first video about meta decks is coming out very shortly. I've got the audio recorded. Now I've got to get the video edited and put together. So that is profile done. With that being said, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for 100 subscribers. Thank you for subscribing and following the channel. I will see you all next time.